Good morning. This is Scott Johnson. I'm with the ASHI board. I'm your current secretary, and a real pleasure to be with you. Lisa wanted to be here today, and she was not able to, but she sent me in her stead. I appreciate Hollis for allowing me, and all of y'all for allowing me to speak real briefly. Just want to tell you a little bit about what I'm wanting to do next year. I am running for president-elect of the ASHI board, and I want to help us continue to build. We've had some hiccups, we've had some things, but we're going to keep building and keep going. Again, my name is Scott Johnson. I believe in ASHI, I believe in you, and I believe in the chapters. And I want to see us all grow. The chapters are what makes ASHI go right now. Most of our more involved people are associated with chapters. And I want to keep building that. But chapters doesn't work for everybody. We do have folks that don't thrive in this environment. And I want to work with them too. The way we're going to do that is building better communication. We're going to keep our communication building. We're going to reach out. We are going to work more with the MRC, the Membership Relations Committee, and build that even stronger. I've been real privileged in my past to work with Hollis in leadership, and that's helped keep me going pretty well there as well. Education. Our ASHI Edge is growing incredibly. I'm real pleased with how it's moving. I'm well pleased with the curriculum that's coming out. I love that ASHI members, if you've paid to be a member of ASHI, the Edge is free. I really like that. I've written a couple of new courses that's going in. We're going to be talking about getting the ACI built up, maybe even the ACI is the ASHI Certified Inspector, maybe even doing a couple of more credentials. We're looking. We're going to continue to have easy access and more of a front page presence for the Edge. Let's make this thing easy to get into and keep going. Edwin Barrera and his team, who Edwin is our education director, he is awesome. He's doing a great job. He's helping to build this up. He's working really close with a lot of our folks here. What happens in education, what happens in chapters is mentorship. And that is integral to the success of ASHI, I believe. I've been at this for 28 years in the inspection industry. I've worked as long as some of y'all, not as long as some, and maybe a little bit longer. But what I've seen in my growth as an inspector is that ASHI chapters and the people in ASHI have helped to guide me. A lot of y'all there have been great friends through my career, and I strive and I thrive to be a mentor and a guide to the newer people. There is this thought of, do we want to train in the new inspectors? And as I get more and more years behind me, that answer is a resounding yes. This industry, this profession has kept me employed, has kept me through 3 tough markets, but we have been able to build and we've been able to keep a roof over our heads because of this profession. I want this to keep going. I want you newer inspectors to be strong. I want you to have a voice. I want you to be successful. As I start heading into my latter years, I heard Kenny, and man, I love seeing you again, Kenny. It's been a while. But seeing Kenny up there talking about it's time to start moving back a little bit, I agree with you, Kenny. That's kind of where I'm getting to be. So if I can help a seasoned inspector or a newer inspector be successful, man, I'm all in for that. I really am. We need to have a voice in Washington. We've had Randy that's been our lobbyist for years, for a long time. And Randy has retired. Amazing. A lot of us are getting there, heading toward that retirement. And we are actively, the board is actively looking for a new voice in Washington. But what this does is it allows us to keep in front of HUD, to keep in front of the legislature, and help direct the course of how we are going to be run as a business and as a profession. Teamwork. It's all about teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. The way I work in leadership is I am a servant leader. I know that's a cliche these days, but I was one before it was cool to say. I make an organization better by building up those around me. If I give a task or a assignment to one of my I expect them to do it. And they expect that from me as well. And you need to expect that from me. I need to serve you. And the way we're going to do that in the teamwork is each person has their gifts, has their talents, and we're going to maximize those. Just like you hear every corporate guy say, we're going to build up and strengthen how the organization is going to run. Sorry about that. Service. What we're dealing with in service is ASHI to grow, to continue, to be relevant, is we got to move a little bit away from the me. Yes, you know, if I'm talking to one of y'all, I would like my business to be strong, and I'm probably going to want to build my business before yours. Well, that's the mentality we got to walk away from. Now, I want to build our profession. This is a tough market. So if we build our profession, we're going to build up each other, and we're going to build up our own businesses. We all know about the walk and talks. Those are tough, and that's a angry buzzword right now in a lot of markets. But what I'm seeing is ASHI, New England, the New England chapter of ASHI has worked with Massachusetts, and they have a bill in front of the legislature that is going to make it not right. They're not going illegal. They're not saying anything that strong, but dissuading people from doing the waiving of the inspection, taking that out of offers. And that is going to help us immensely. It's not perfect, but it's a great start. I know some of the folks in your area are doing the same things. I think Maryland's doing some stuff. There's some talks in other areas. Let's support these people. Let's see what they're doing. Let's see how we can, I'm in Georgia, so I'm a president-elect of ASHI, Georgia right now. And with that, I'm looking at what these other guys are doing and saying, let's get on board. Let's start talking to Governor Kemp and to the people that we have contact with here in Georgia and build that up. Let's work together. Let's make this better. Together, we are stronger. What I would really like to do is continue to serve you. I have been on the board for 3 years, 2021 and 22, and then I've been secretary this year. I'm looking to continue that service, and I realize that being a president-elect is really a 3-year term. You go from president-elect to president to immediate past president on the board without another election. It's a lot of work. So when you bring me in, I'm going to continue to work for you. I'm going to continue to make ASHI what we are, what we have been. It's been a long run. It's been great. Let's do another 47 years. Let's continue our relevance. And together with you, together with the board, together with the chapters and the chapter leaderships and all of the staff, we all need to work together. My slogan right now is I want to hear from you. Talk to me. My cell number, I don't have it here. I'll put it in the chat, is 678-232-6769. My email is really easy. It's scottservesashi@gmail.com. Please reach out to me. I can't guarantee that anything you say is going to get done, but we're going to talk about it and we're going to work at it. And we're going to find what we can accomplish in the next 3 years and work together with the board of directors and keep ASHI on the right track. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate your time.